What's up guys, Dr. Ray here coming at you with another video, and today we're going to talk about something that I think a lot of us out there in the crypto world forget about. We forget about when we get involved in this world, and it ruins a lot of people's portfolios. And I think during a bear market, it's a good time for us all to take a step back and really analyze how we performed over the last 2 years and really correct our mindsets when it comes to how to navigate these markets. Before we get into it, guys, if you like my videos, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and follow me on Twitter, because that's where we're going to be getting the most up-to-date information, even though during a bear market, there's not much to say. Okay, so more of a talking head video today, guys. Don't really have much content to show you. We're just going to chit-chat, talk about things. And yeah, let's get into it. So what I want to talk about today is the number one thing that ruins people's portfolios. The number one reason why people round trip their portfolios. They get in early, they buy the right things, they make the right trades during the bull market, and then they end up in a bear market with nothing to show for it, right? And I'm not talking about taking profit, because that's something that it's easy to say take profit, and everyone hears it. I'm talking about something else, and that's cultishness and crypto tribalism, okay? And it's the number one thing that ruins people in crypto. And it's a big inherent feature of crypto, this aspect of tribalism, bag holding, community, right? All that nonsense, right? What I want you to do is take a step back for a second, close your eyes, and ask yourself this one question, okay? What was the reason why you got into crypto in the first place, right? And I guarantee you, for 99% of you, if you do this exercise, you'll realize that the number one reason why you got into crypto was to make money, right? You got into crypto to make money. And somewhere along the way, you forgot that, okay? Or you think you didn't forget it, but you did, you forgot it. Because you got caught up in all of the noise, right? What's the noise? The nonsense that people talk about, how Bitcoin is going to be the future, how crypto is, going to change the world, how blockchain technology is this amazing thing, this nonsense about layer 1s versus layer 2s, all this nonsense about how NFTs are going to change the world, how people will be trading things and buying things, and they're going to be used for tickets and, sporting events, and all this nonsense. It's all BS, okay? The number one reason why you got into crypto was to make money. End of story, okay? And somewhere along the way, like I said, you forgot that. I forgot that. Everyone forgets that, okay? And it's hard to come back from that once you get drawn down that trap. Because in crypto, you have tribalism, you have bag holders, you have people who simply want to pump you their project and bring you into their cult and sell you that it's some sort of future, and you get tangled in that noise and you forget the number one reason why you were here, which is to make money, okay? Screw the tech. Who cares about the tech? The tech is irrelevant, okay? Do you think I care, or you care, or anyone cares whether, Windows operating system versus Apple operating system, changes the world, or is better? Who cares whether, Apple phones versus Android phones, control the market share? It's irrelevant. Who cares in the long run whether Avalanche or Phantom or Luna or Solana or Ethereum or any of these is the main blockchain or layer? Who cares? It doesn't matter. It's irrelevant. And even if you do like a project or like the technology, you can't forget that the number one reason why you are here in this industry for 99% of you is to make money, right? And that's the reality, right? And once you take a step back and you realize that, you can untangle yourself from a lot of the noise that's out there, okay? And getting caught in the noise is honestly the biggest reason why people lose money in this market, okay? it's not just taking profit, it's being able to pull back from that FOMO, pull back from that community BS and that tribalism, and be able to understand that, you need to take profit because you're here to make money. You're not here for the technological revolution, right? If the vast majority of people, if you were here in crypto for the tech, right, you can be here to make money and for the tech. But if you were one of those people, you wouldn't be watching my video right now. You wouldn't be watching any videos right now on YouTube. You'd be out there building a project, talking to people, building something. But for the vast majority of you, that's not what's happening. You're here to make money, right? And, that's not to say that you can't, appreciate the technology or appreciate certain projects or, like what certain things are doing. But you have to remember that at the end of the day, these coins and companies don't care about you. They're building, their own project. They have their own vision, and they are in it to make money too, right? If we look at the last year and we look at some of the biggest projects that made the biggest noise, right? And this isn't to FUD them, but projects like Olympus DAO, Wonderland, Luna, right? Even projects like Avalanche, which everyone, a lot of people love Avalanche as a blockchain. It's at $30 now. It was up to $144, right? You can't reasonably tell me that, that's okay, that you're bag holding that if you bought it up in 100 plus price and now it's down to 30, right? Whether you're here for the tech or not, that's just stupidity, right? So you have to be able to take a step back and actually remember why you're here, right? We're not here to care about financial revolution or, the death of traditional finance and decentralization or any of that nonsense. And I think that the number one thing that kills people is they get caught up in this noise where people are feeding them their own narratives and people are feeding them their own BS, right? And that's what kills a lot of people in this market, is they forget that they're here to make money, right? They're not here for anything else. So you got to take a step back and you got to remember that, right? That you're here to make money. You're here to trade. These are trades. These are not investments, right? An investment is not something that you plan to sell within a week or a month or a year, right? That's not an investment, right? Maybe you could call buying Bitcoin an investment if you're not planning to sell it. But if you bought Solana or Avalanche or BNB or any of these other coins anytime in the last year or two, and your plan was to flip it before the end of the bull run, then you never were an investor. And that's where I think people fool themselves, right? They enter this market thinking that they're in it for the tech. They're buying all these cool new projects, but really at the end of the day, their plan is to flip these or sell these from a profit. So if you're just lying to yourself if you're not being honest with the fact that you're here to trade and you're here to make money. And once you can really get all that mist out of your eyes and focus on the actual reason why we're all here, which is to make money, you'll perform so much better. And that's important going into a bull run. I would try going into a bear run, because going into a bear run, if you take a step back and realize that you're here in this market to make money, you can make the best decisions of how to move forward in this bear market. And we already know what that is, right? You don't buy alts when Bitcoin's down, right? And you certainly don't buy alts when Bitcoin's gonna go back up, right? You buy alts when Bitcoin is going sideways. So should you buy alts now? No. Are alts cheap? No, they're not cheap. Bitcoin's going down, right? It may be going sideways a little bit for the last few days, but there's no alt season coming, right? And you can come to these conclusions by simply, like I said, you take a step back and you ask yourself, why am I here in this market? Am I here for the tech? No, 99% of you are not here for the tech. You're here to make money. So treat every decision while you're in this market as if you're here to make money. Okay? All right. That's it, guys. That's just what I want to talk about today. It's an important concept, and if you can't keep that in mind, you're gonna wreck yourself. You're going to round trip your portfolio like I did in 2017. You're not going to learn from your mistakes, and you're going to make the same mistakes when you go into the next bull run, believing all this tribalism and nonsense. Who cares about financial revolution? Who cares about decentralization? It's all irrelevant. You're here to change one world only, and that's your own world, your own financial world, your family's financial world, your own financial freedom. That's what you're here for. Forget all the rest. It's irrelevant. All right, take care, guys. Talk to you next time.